Hello, everyone. I hope you hear me well. So, how are things? Как дела, друзья? Надеюсь, что меня слышно и все хорошо. Отлично. Сейчас мы с вами начнем прямой эфир. Я заряжу компьютер. 1 second, please. We will start really soon. But first of all, we should set up rules here in the chat before we start. I'm streaming from my phone, so unfortunately, I'm not able to see the chat on my phone. Therefore, I will try to answer to all your questions and your comments on my laptop. So, let's set up rules. So, what do you think, guys? What will be the rules? First of all, you should be polite. Should be polite. It's the first rule. Then there should be no self-promotion. No self-promotion. That means that you are not allowed to talk about your social media or whatever, or make others subscribe to your channel or your other social media. And this third rule is no insults. That means that you are not allowed to criticize others if they are expressing their opinion and you don't agree with it with their opinions. If you disagree with others, still be polite. So these are 3 main rules before we start. Итак, друзья, давайте с вами пообщаемся. Какая погода в вашем городе? What's the weather like in your city or your town or in your country? Where do you live? Да, где вы живете, друзья? Откуда вы? Да, друзья, откуда вы? Откуда вы смотрите мой канал? Привет, привет всем, кто присоединился. Ну, это отличный юмор из Италии. Угу. Какая у вас погода в Италии? Какая у вас погода в Италии? Какая у вас погода в Италии, друзья? Угу, очень солнечно. В России, кстати, тоже, в Москве, да, в Москве сегодня тоже очень солнечно. В Москве тоже очень солнечно. Но на выходные, да, в субботу и в воскресенье обещают похолодание. То есть будет холоднее, чем сегодня. Вот, будет холоднее, чем сегодня. Вот. So we can start actually with questions that you sent. So the first question is, since I'm streaming from my phone, I'm sorry for the quality. That is not really perfect. So I hope that y'all can see what I'm showing. This is the first question that's been sent. So I like jumping. How do you say this in Russian? Do you have any assumptions? If you have no assumptions and you don't know how to build this sentence, I will help you. So, since jumping is a verb, it's not a noun, therefore we look for verbs here. So, can you find any verbs from this list of words presented? Пока is either still or by. What is Dima? Does anybody know? Dima is a diminutive form of the male name Dmitry. Dmitry. Прыгать. What is прыгать? Прыгать is to jump. Потому. Потому. Therefore. But I think we don't even need these words here, right? We don't need them because I think we have found the solution, right? So, since прыгать is to jump, therefore we just use this one and we stick it here. Yeah? Люблю прыгать. I love jumping. But if there would be a noun, if there was a noun, we would put it in the accusative case. In the accusative case, if it was a noun. But since it's a verb, yeah, I love jumping, you say я люблю прыгать. And in Russian, by the way, we have no gerund forms. We have no ing forms. So after I like, I love, I adore, etc., you just name a verb in the infinitive form. So that's how it works in Russian. This is question number 1. Question number 2 is, also translate the sentence. Translate the sentence. This woman is already in a park. What's wrong with it? Do you know? You can also write your ideas and thoughts in the comment section, because you might be right, you might be wrong. This task is not that hard, by the way. So I think it can be easily solved. Why this sentence is wrong? The solution is really easy. You can see that это is written with the capital letter E. And if it's written with the capital letter E, that means that it should be on the first place. It's like a hint that Duolingo always gives. So we put it on their first place. Then, what's the structure of all sentences in Russian if it's not a question sentence, if it's just an affirmation. So the word order is normally if there are no other words that let's say that belong to the time or to the place. So if we talk about any place or any time, we put these words on the first place. That's the only one occasion when we do this. But normally words go noun plus verb, etc. If we have any adjective, we put it here. Adjective. It's an adjective. But we skip all auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. What is auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verbs, these are, well, it's actually to be. To be is an auxiliary verb. And its forms are am, is, and are in English. So we skip them. So, therefore, according to this, you can see that женщина should be on the second position. Эта женщина. Third word. What is the third word? Уже, already. 4 is в, and 5 is парк. So, эта женщина уже в парке. So as you see, we have skipped this is form because in Russian it's, like I said, auxiliary verbs are skipped. So in quotes, this woman already in the park, just like in English, but we have just skipped is. So like that, quite easy. All right, so question number 3. I cannot sell it to you. I cannot sell it to you. Somebody has entered this question. This answer, I'm sorry. Я не вам могу это продать. Why is it wrong? Because just easily we deny this part. I cannot sell. We don't say I can't to you sell it, right? Because it sounds weirdly. Even though we can say I can sell but not to you, right? But we deny sell, so we deny this part. Therefore, you cannot deny вам here. And we just say я не могу. How to say я не могу? Я не могу is I cannot. So we just put it here like that. Я не могу. Вам goes here. Вам это продать. Sell this. Я не могу вам это продать. Because we deny I cannot sell. Я не могу продать. Продать кому? To sell whom? Вам. So just like that. Question number 4. It's a really beginner question. Fill in the blank. Это яблоко. So it's an apple. But whose apple is this? Моё, моя, мой. I've been asked why it is моё. But if we take a look at the gender of the word яблоко, you can see that it finishes with O. And if it finishes with O, which then gender is this? Yeah, that's neuter gender. And if we're gonna recall what kind of pronoun, possessive pronoun, we have that belongs to the neuter gender, you will notice that it's моё. Моя is feminine, мой is masculine. So just like this. Question number 5. question number 5. This question is quite similar to question number 2, quite similar. But just let's take a look at it as well. There is grass on the ground. So we also don't take a look at the words presented below, since this person has chosen right words to make sentence of. So again, we just recall this kind of modal. First of all, so how would you form this sentence in the right sentence? Again, we go with the noun. The noun here is трава, noun. Na is a preposition. I will mark it as PR, preposition. And земля, it's a place. So how comes that we have no verb here? How comes? Just because is in Russian is skipped, just like I've said before. And is in Russian is an auxiliary verb. So we just say трава на земле or на земле трава. Also, like, it's a small hint for you that na is written with the capital letter. So на земле трава. But трава на земле would also be right. So just like this. Question number 6. Excuse me, are your children already here? What's wrong with it? Do you know? First of all, after извините, you always put a dot here. Wait a second, something happened with my pencil. So you either put a dot here, like a point, so it's like a sentence itself. Извините. Then твое. Твое, дети уже здесь. Дети is a plural. Yeah, it's a plural. Plural. Therefore, you cannot say твое, because твое is a possessive pronoun of which gender? Of which gender? Yup, that's neuter. And the plural would be твои. Твои would be the plural. Твои would be the plural. So therefore you should say, oh, and also there is a question mark forgotten. So the whole sentence would be извините, ваши дети уже здесь. If ваши is also if it's a formal sentence. So if you are talking to someone who you don't know, you should say ваши. If you are talking to someone who you know, like a friend, you talk about your friend's children, therefore you can say твои. So that's how it works. And 4 questions left for today. My pencil is discharged. That's really sad. Therefore, I cannot just write like that. Like, I should write with my finger. 4. Oh, no, it's not 4. It's 6, 7, or maybe... Yeah, right. 7. Question number 7. Question number 8. Question number 9. And question number 10. Oh. We have already... it's like basically the same question, but asked by another person. Я люблю прыгать. We have the same question here, but it was just written in English, and the person needed a translation into Russian. And here you can see basically the same thing, what's happening. Wait a second, guys. Okay. Я люблю прыгать. Basically the same thing. I love jumping. Прыгать is to jump or jumping. Question number 8. Rectangular door and rectangular windows. So door is a singular form of the word дверь. The door is дверь. And windows is окна. It's a plural. Therefore, the adjective here, so this one is also singular, and it's for the feminine gender, since дверь. Дверь is feminine in Russian. Дверь is feminine. And окна is plural. And we don't care about the gender here since it's the plural form. So, how would you form this sentence correctly? It's also feminine and it's singular. So SG is singular form. It would be. The right answer is прямоугольная дверь. One more time again. Дверь is feminine and it's a singular form of the word дверь. И прямоугольные окна. Since окна is a plural form. And you see that ие ending is always a mark that it's a plural form. In the nominative case, by the way. Nominative case. And 2 more questions left. Also quite simple ones. There is a bear in the park. So what's wrong with it? Медведь есть в парке. What's wrong with it? Again, it also comes to auxiliary verbs that we just do not use in Russian in the present tense. So you either say, медведь в парке is just the bear is in the park. So медведь в парке, the bear is in the park. We'll write it here below. Медведь в парке. The bear is in the park. Or, since it's requested here, do you see the task? There is a bear in the park. Then, in this case, you say в парке есть медведь. There is a bear in the park. But also, since you see that V is marked here as the capital letter, so that means that you start a sentence with it. And you just say в парке есть медведь. So either like this or like this. В парке есть медведь, the bear is in the park. Медведь есть в парке. В парке есть медведь, there is a bear in the park. So two ways are possible, but it just depends on what you want to say. And sentence number 10, last one for today. Translated. Do you have salt? У тебя соль. У тебя соль is incorrect. Because first of all, we have a question here, right? There should be a question mark. So, what was skipped? What did the person skip? Yeah, they skipped есть. Есть is actually also have. You can say у меня есть соль. I have salt. У тебя есть соль. You have salt. У нас есть соль. We have salt. So есть is what you physically have. So, and since it's asked if whether the person has this kind of package of salt or a bottle of salt, therefore you use есть. У тебя есть соль. Because you can physically have this package of salt or a bottle of salt. So like that. So as you see, the correct answer is also у тебя есть соль. Or rather with this kind of intonation. У тебя есть соль? So like this. All right, that's all for today. I have answered 10 questions that have been sent to my email address. And if you also want me to answer your question next time, please send it also to my email address, and I will add it to my new live stream next time. I don't know yet when I will launch it, because today I'm launching it from my phone for the first time. So next time I'm looking forward to stream from my laptop or from my iPad. So we'll see how it will go. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me now or in comments, or you can also send your questions to my email address. Есть ли вопросы, друзья? Есть ли вопросы? Если вопросов нет, if you have no questions, then I'm thanking you for watching the stream, for joining me today here on YouTube, for giving me 3 likes or rather to this stream. And I will be glad to see you next time, maybe on next Thursday or next Friday, we'll see. And also today I'm planning to upload a new video. So I will be glad if you watch them, or you'll watch it. Maybe it will be one video. I don't know yet. So we'll see. And so, well, I have to go already. Да, друзья? Всем пока. Спасибо за просмотр. И до новых встреч. Всем пока.